Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Summarized AI. In today's video, I am going to show you how to download and install PostgreSQL on your system. And then we will talk about why PostgreSQL is becoming the number one choice for AI developers, especially when working with LLMs, embeddings, and vector search using PG vector extension. PostgreSQL itself is open source. Many companies provide managed PostgreSQL services like Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL. So let's get started. PostgreSQL also gets called as Postgres, Postgres. It is one of the world's most powerful open source relational database. Unlike many old SQL systems, PostgreSQL is developer friendly and supports modern extensions like JSONB, full text search, vector search. Now, once you go and search PostgreSQL download, you will see this postgresql.org. Click on this particular link. You will be finding the downloads for different operating systems. So, because I'm using Windows, I will be going ahead and clicking on this Windows icon. Now, after this, I can click on download the installer. Great. Now from here, I can check my system configurations, and based on my system configuration, I can go ahead and install the PostgreSQL version. So I'm going with the x86-64. Okay. And let's click on download. As soon as you click on download, the download will get start. Great. Now, as soon as the download is done, you can double click on that particular .exe file and it will start the installation in the system. Great. So let it get download. Yes, it got downloaded. Let's open the file. Double click on this file, and then it will show this kind of pop-up where it will try to install the PostgreSQL. Now let's wait for some time. It may take 2 to 3 minutes, and then you will see this kind of screen here. Set up PostgreSQL. Click on next, and then it will show the path where it is going to install. So it is going to install inside C folder program files, PostgreSQL, and then the version. Great. Click on next, select all the options, and then again click on next. The data which we are going to create as part of the PostgreSQL is going to store in this particular folder. Great. Now again click on next, and here provide the password. And this is the same password which we are going to use later to access this PostgreSQL. Great. Now let's proceed further. Click on next, and here you can see it is going to use 5432 port. You can note this down, and this is the default port what Postgre uses. Great. Now here you have the default option. Let it be default. Don't make any change. Then again click on next. Ready to install? Yes. Click on next, and as soon as you click on next, it will start the installation. Installer took around 10 minutes of time to install this PostgreSQL. Let's click on finish to finish the installation. Okay, and after this, you will see this kind of screen. Now, now here you have to choose PostgreSQL version here with the port, and just simply clicking on next. Now here you would see some of the plugins which we can go ahead and install in our local, but at current point of time we don't need these plugins, and these plugins we can install later also. So let's go ahead and click on cancel button, and it will say like, are you sure you want to close the stack builder wizard? Yes. Great. Now our installation is successfully done, and we can go ahead and search for PG here, and you would be seeing PG admin 4. Click on this particular icon, and you would see the PostgreSQL is coming up. Great. Great. Now we can see our PostgreSQL database here. And if you go ahead and open the servers, you would be seeing the PostgreSQL 18. Click on that. And after clicking on that, it will ask you the password. So whatever password we have given earlier at the time of setup, provide that particular password and click on OK. It will allow you to access um, different options you have inside the PostgreSQL, which is databases, catalog, tables, schemas. Okay. So suppose if I wish to create one more database, I can go ahead and right click. And after right clicking, I can give a database name here. So user DB. Okay. And as soon as you save, it will create a database. But apart from this, you can provide the definitions, security rules. You can pass the parameters. And after that, so here you are going to create a database as user DB. So you can use this query also to create a database, but we are going to use the UI. So here, so now clicking on save will allow you to create the database. Now you can see our database got created, and in this database we got different options. Okay. And one of the options you can see here it has schema. Okay. And inside the schema you have aggregates, collections, and we have tables also here. Okay. So what we can do here, we can go ahead and create a table also. So you can say create table, provide the table name as a user. Okay. And here you can create the column names. So for example, I wish to have ID. Okay. And then select the data type of that ID. I can say character. Now after that I can say name. Okay. And then also you can say care. Now there is no rule I'm going to apply. I'm going to simply say save. Okay. And it will create that particular database. And you can see in our database, we have columns here as ID and name. We can use the terminal also to create. Now here you can simply say create table user underscore test having employee ID as a serial, which is auto incremented ID and which will be a primary key. And after that, you can have first name and last name. Both are varchar. Now, if I say enter, it will create this particular table in my UserDB database. If I go inside this table and refresh, after refresh, you see we are able to see new table here. Okay, and this table is having column as employee ID, first name and last name. Now to insert data, you can say insert into user underscore test. We have provided the value for first name and last name. Just give the semicolon. If you don't give, the data will not get created. Press enter. You can see the data got inserted. Now to fetch the data, you can say select star from user underscore test. You would be able to see the data. Now, if you wish to see the data here directly, you can go ahead and right click here and just select an option all rows, and it will provide you the data here. Great. Now, if you wish to delete this data, there is a simple command. You can say delete from table name user underscore test, and the data will get deleted. Okay. Now, if you say again, select star from user underscore test, now there is nothing left, zero. Okay, great. So this way we will be able to create the data, insert the data, delete the data. So to create a database, we can simply say create database, and we can provide the database name here, company underscore DB, and press enter. It will create the database.